So hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about some advanced movement in Battlefield 6. In my opinion, movement is one of the most important mechanics in the game. It's not just about getting more kills, it's also about reaching cover faster, taking better positions, escaping dangerous situations when you're low like on HP, and simply we can say staying alive longer. In this video we will show you some of the most useful movement techniques that I almost use every day. We'll start with the easier ones so everyone can follow along, and then we'll move on to the more advanced mechanics that take actually a bit more practice to master. So let's start everything and get into it. So guys, first thing first. Okay, let's start with the most useful, I think, movement in the game, which is the slide. It's maybe the most simple on this game. Let's pretend we have an enemy right here. You go around the corner right here, so you press a slide in the moment you're here. You just press slide, aim and shoot. This is the most common movement in Battlefield 6. It's probably the easiest one to learn, of course. I mean, just one button. It's also one of the most useful, as I said. You can use also it to win close range fights quickly and behind cover or escape. Maybe you can also escape in dangerous situations. Like, let's pretend again we have an enemy right here. You're just running away. You take your knife to run faster. So when you reach this point right here, maybe before he gets open and try to shoot you, you just press slide right here and you go behind the car and wait till your HP goes up. And you also have cover right here to fight him back. So yeah, mastering this move also I think is really essential. Of course, it's also good for sliding and firing, and also for taking cover. An advice I can give you, actually, when you slide, I just saw when you slide and you ADS and shoot, you give a boost to your accuracy. I don't know why it is in the game. So you just slide, press and fire. Okay. Let's get into the next one. Okay guys, the next one is the slide with the jump. This movement, I think it's not the best for getting the kills, because most of the time on this game, when you crouch and fire or you jump and fire, you have a really nerf on your aim. So I don't think it's a good idea until you have, maybe, let's always take this corner. You have an enemy right here that is close range. So let's talk about close range. If you're close range, or maybe this corner right here, you just slide and jump and fire if the enemy is here. So you basically press slide and jump. So this move also can be used for taking maybe cover again, like in the previous. So you see an enemy coming from right here, you're running from this side, you just basically go there, slide and jump and take cover right here. So you can also can fight back the enemy, actually. So the next move, guys, let's talk about crouch and jump. What I mean by that, I have first thing first, let's say I have the picking on this game disabled, because I think it's really bad. But by picking I mean, like, you're in the corner, you try to aim and the character just go a bit left, so you can shoot a guy around here. I think the game on this game the picking is really bad, because if you want to try to fire someone right here, and maybe you try right here to ADS, the character sometimes will just go to the left automatically. So I have the picking type disabled. And about the crouching and jumping, what I mean by that, you just go around the corner. When you got here, right here, you just press crouch. You move a bit to the left, and while doing that, you go also jump, so the character will go up and you ADS and fire. Let's see what it looks like when you play really fast. So it will be like that. So it's very difficult also for the other player to expect this move, because you're moving very fast. Also, you just see your character that you're crouching, you're just going in a millisecond up and you just fire someone that is right here. So it's basically more difficult for your enemies to to fire you because you're picking really good. I think if you pick like this and your character goes to the left, it's kinda really difficult. If you have the picking enabled, I mean, you're behind the cover right here, you press L2 to ADS and the character just moves automatically. And I actually lose a bit of accuracy because now if you move to the left, the character just, you see the animation, you just go from the left, the aim just go to the right, return in the center because you're on the left, and then just moves like this. It's a bit annoying, so I just disable that. You go here on gameplay, you go down, pick type, you go disabled. If there is an enemy maybe right here around here in this corner or behind this cover right here, so it's basically like this. You see there is, oh, maybe you want to check if there is someone right here, you just do this and you go back, this and you go back. Like, it can be very useful, you know. Then, now let's talk about the ice skate. Ice skate on this game is really important, I think. It's not good maybe for killing enemies around you. Maybe I use it most for taking position really fast. So this movement is about jumping in the middle of the air. You press crouch, and the most important thing on this, you just press jump, crouch in the middle air. Don't move and touch L3, your movement button, because if you touch L3, the movement will just cancel. The skate will cancel. So you basically, this looks like this. This is the ice skating. So there is also a more, let's say, difficult, when you master this ice skating in the front, you can also use it then for when you just press jump, crouch in the middle air. You can also move your aim so that will looks like that. Maybe if you have maybe let's take an example. You have someone right here. You are coming from this car. You just do this. So you can basically don't touch your L3 button. You just jump, crouch in the middle air, and move your ADS. You ADS and actually you move your R3. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but if you try first to master this movement, you can also after that master also this movement right here to try to move right, left, or right to fire someone. Then, guys, we still stay on the ice skate, but let's talk now about ice skating on objects. What I mean by that this movement is also good for fast positioning. Let's take an example right here. We go on the second floor right here. You actually want to, maybe, I don't know, someone is coming from right here, is running really fast to you. You are here in this position. You don't want to fight back here on the stairs, because the stairs in this game are really really bad position to fire someone. I always lose most of my gunfights when I fire back downstairs. I don't know why, but yeah, let's get again back to the example. Someone is running fast right here. You want to go outside and try to fire him back from right here. So you basically need to ice skate and press crouching. You just jump around here somewhere. You just press crouching middle air without touching L3, and you will slide outside. This will look like this. You see, this is basically jump, middle air, crouch, and you will just slide around the window. It looks like this. You see, you just light also on the window and also on this wall here. So also I want to say, like, of course, if you are using the knife, you run faster. So the slide when you ice skate, the ice skating will be like longer. So you end up right there on the street. If you are actually using your gun, you're just slower. If you try to ice skate this window with the gun, you will just end up right there. So an advice is, of course, if you have the possibility, if someone is coming right here and you just go down faster, you just need to switch to knife. I have switch to melee on circle. So I just press circle, adjust to the knife. You go around here, ice skate, and boom, So let's get now more difficult. You can actually double slide also. What I mean by that, you just need to press slide, you can jump and then ice skate. This is what it looks like. Slide, jump and ice skate. So it will be like slide, jump, ice skate. Then the next one is even more difficult. Let's now take this cover right here. Let's do like again the jump, ice skate and jump, but we need also to fire somewhere around here the corner. If you want, we can take another corner so it's more realistic, because that is too much open. Let's say we are around here. In this corner you have an enemy that is waiting for you. You basically need to run really fast right here. You press jump around here, you ice skate, you press jump again, and at the last jump right here you need also to ADS and try to shoot him. So that look like this. So you basically need also to move. Yeah, it's I will just write you guys in the video with some white letters, white sentences, so you can see that it will be easier to understand. So you basically need to jump right here, ice skate, jump again, take your ADS and move also your R3 to ADS. So you basically need jump, ice skate, jump and fire. Let's get even more difficult now. This video will be complicated. I know that. You can also use a crouch at the end. You basically need to. This is also more difficult. You just need to jump around here. ADS and same time moves your ADS, crouch in the middle layer to ice skate, you jump again, and then when you get right here you also press crouch. So this is what it looked like. So right there I was in the crouch position. Let's take an example again. And crouch. You see, I'm crouched right now and I try to fire him. So this is also really good move. It's really difficult to do. So jump, ice skate, ADS and crouch again. So guys, this is it. I think there is also a lot more movement. Maybe I will do some other videos. Depends on how this will go. I will see if you guys like this type of content. I will do maybe also the movement about escaping dangerous situations, like also from right here. Maybe there is someone firing from the back. You need to escape. You can also jump on here and ice skate all this. So you're just faster. It will look like this. You see. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you have any troubles with what I said, just you feel free to ask me in the comments. I hope you also, as I said, you like this type of content, and I hope also it will help. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also to beam that bell so you never miss any new content or stream. And see you guys in the next